Give it up for Mr. Walt Stevens, folks. Tick, 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 tick. A doubloon. That was you, been married and divorced 3 times. Still trying to think of something funny to say about that. First wife, she said she wanted to go out into the world and find out who she was. I said, look at your driver's license. Haven't seen her since. Then the second wife, she was Italian. She had this thing for mustaches. I could never get her to shave it off. And she had hair that hung down to her ankles, came from under her arms. I love Italians. Huh? I had a couple of kids from that first marriage when she found out who she was, and I had a boy and a daughter, and my son. I'm real proud of him. He crammed 5 years of college into 10 years. Went to UCI. He majored in Spanish and economics. He's now a bank teller in Tijuana. Then there's my daughter, the entrepreneur. That's French, where I can't find a job. You're an entrepreneur, aren't you? She opened a Jenny Craig franchise in Somalia. And, she must be doing pretty good. There's not a fat person in the whole country. Getting older now. You notice I'm wearing hearing aids. I wish I could hear you guys laugh if you're laughing. Yeah, the thing about when you start to grow deaf, you're in denial. You want to hear people without getting hearing aid, and you pretend like you understand what they're saying. You'll go, yeah. Right. Yeah. They could be saying you're a stupid, ugly son of a bitch. You know? Yeah, right. And then a little later, when you really want to hear what they're saying, but you don't agree with it, you'll go, how's that? Like you're going to hear better with the mouth open. Yeah, everything on me is either broke, stopped up, or leaks, you know? I used to like boobs till I got them. I was down in Tijuana about a year ago, and I entered a wet t-shirt contest. And I won. My present wife, she's from Colombia, South America, and she's got a heavy Spanish accent, and with my loss of hearing, it gets pretty interesting around the house. So we'd been married about 2 weeks, and and I opened up the refrigerator and I looked in to see what was going to be for dinner, and she said to me, "Do you want the meatloaf?" And I thought she said, "Do you want to make love?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." She said, "You want ketchup with it?" That's when the wrestling match began. It does get interesting. Also, she practices Colombian martial arts, judo. You don't know if I got a knife or a gun. I was a pilot for American Airlines for 32 years. I logged over 27,000 hours. It's pretty good for a guy that's afraid of a stepladder, you know? Now, good thing they make you keep a log, because I can't remember any of it due to my heavy drinking before each flight. Did I do that? Yeah, it's from the logbook. Right. Now, I was down in, the reason I keep using this, I get dizzy and I start to fall. I hang on. I had this problem. Maybe you guys have had this. I had an old computer and an old television to get rid of. And they charge you at the dump, you know, about 30 bucks each to throw it on the ground. And I thought, the heck with that. And I had my pickup truck with the open bed in the back. I'll take it down to Santa Ana, park it on the street, hope somebody steals it. So I went down to Julio's and I had a taco. And I came back to the truck and I had 2 TVs and 2 computers. And an accordion. I'd like to take you back into the Old Testament. I read the Bible a lot. When you get my age, you start questioning it. And I read the Bible often. I don't read the spooky part. You know? Toward the end, when all this stuff happens, you know, and you're burned for 10,000 years, and then you got to get married again. Yeah, what? I don't read the spooky part or the part about divorce. You know, I don't like that. And but I'd like to take you back about 1,500 years before Moses. There was Abraham in the beginning, and Abraham would get instructions from God, and he'd have to tell the rest of the tribe of Israel what the latest instructions are. Wouldn't you hate to be one of the leaders of the tribe of Israel, and you get a phone call from Abraham in regards to the latest instruction, circumcision? Telephone call from me? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Hello? Yes, operator, I'll accept the charges. Hi, Abe, how you doing? Say, I wanted to tell you, we got all those black beanies that had the ears missing on it from Disneyland, yeah? Yeah, not one ear on the whole bunch of them, you know? Oh, they're not beanies? What are they, Abe? A Yama what? Yamaha? I don't know. Why do we call them that? Why do we have to call them the Yamahas? Oh, I see. The Gentiles can't say that word. That's pretty good. We can use it for a password. Yeah. What do you got for us, Abe? What's the latest instruction? Circum what? Does that involve getting lost in the desert again, or circumcision? What is that? How's that? I'm going to have a heck of a time selling this to the guy. Why do we have to do this, Abe? To set us apart from the others. You know, the black beanies pretty well took care of it. You sure we got it all the way around? Okay. I'm going to have a heck of a time selling this to the guys, mainly Pee-wee. Yeah. He's feisty. What am I going to do about it? Well, I'm going to keep my head shaven, get a tambourine, and find the nearest airport. But God bless you, Abe.
Walt Stevens.